Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm here with my spicy wife, Laura, and and our little baby boy, Malachi.
Yes.
And we're here to look at three, how would you put them? Little mini...
I would call them travel games.
Travel games,
is probably,
yeah.
I think that's what they're aimed at. So I was doing some Boxing Day shopping last year, and I looked at these from afar, and I saw salt and pepper and sugar cubes and coffee break, and I thought they've got like some, fruity gift set things left.
Yeah.
No, they're actually games. So then I noticed it said fast-paced fun, and I thought doesn't sound like salt and pepper to me.
How much fast-paced fun can you have with salt and pepper?
So they're little travel games that are made to look like they're in like a spice grinder.
Yeah.
So we're going to take a look, and depending on how long they take to play, possibly play them as well. So let's take a quick look. So this is the salt and pepper. They have
like that.
nutrition facts.
Take a look at the...
So we have 100% enjoyment, we have 100% fun.
We have saturated luck 80% and trans good fortune 20%.
Yes. And 0% boring, unpleasant, hard, tiring, salty, or peppery.
But it's salt and pepper, so that's a bit weird.
And it does say down here, obviously, it has no edible value and is meant to add flavour to your game night, not your food.
I certainly hope yeah.
So then on the other side, they are great portable games for home and away, so that's why I said like a travel game sort of thing. 2 minutes to learn, 10 minutes to play this one, and that's a quick look at what's inside. Then we have our coffee break, so same thing on either side, and that's sort of what is going to be in there. And then we have our sugar cubes game, same sort of thing. So which one shall we start with, Nathan?
Well, I want to spice up my life with salt and pepper, please.
Salt and pepper. Okay, so...
You did open these, didn't you, beforehand?
No, I didn't. How about I get that open and we'll be right back.
Now, it actually wasn't sealed. Laura was just doing a very poor job opening it.
Yeah, I was. I'll be honest. So, this is what they look like when they come out. Everything is inside the grinder, I guess.
As Laura said off camera, they really do look like a salt or pepper grinder.
They really do. They look like here you've got like a little bit where you would turn, but obviously it's just an unscrew. Well, there goes the lid. Nathan is holding our little baby, so he can't actually get the lid, so that's gone.
Little baby.
Well, that's a baby foot.
It is a baby foot.
Alright, so let's see. Oh, I might just need to move the camera. Hang on. Lots of little pieces.
So definitely not someone for who as young as our small children.
No, these are actually 8+. I should mention. So, I can't get the last thing.
Which is probably like the manual.
It's probably the instructions that I can't get out. Yeah. Wow, that's... Oh.
It's worse than the Shopton Chef Club.
Yeah. So, that is actually our scorebook. There you go. So, Nathan has just picked up the instructions. So,
Well, there's actually 2 instructions, I assume, because I think there's only 2 players, isn't it?
2 to 5 players.
Oh.
So, this is our little scorebook. There's little columns on there for your score. And then we have a whole pile, as you can probably see, of these little tokens. One side says S for salt, one side says P for pepper. And I just noticed there's one that just says S and there's no back to it.
It's fallen off.
Oh, so they come apart, it turns
I
out.
wonder if that's something that's supposed to happen, or if it's just...
I don't think they're meant to come apart
You
because...
know, a curious bit of trivia. It's either published or designed by Crown Andrews, which has been around for many years.
It sort of goes back together, but it's quite loose feeling. So then we have our little instruction manual. So that's what you get in salt and pepper. Shall we take a read and give it a play?
Sounds good. I saved the baby that was wiggling off my lap, so that's all good.
Now, we've read the instructions. It's a really simple game. All you have to do is take these little salt and pepper tokens, you throw them, and before you throw them, you say whether they're going to come up as salt or pepper.
You actually put them in the container and then tip them out. To be more...
Like Yahtzee.
Yes.
Yeah. And so say I said salt and this is what I got, I would get 4 points because I got 4 salts and the rest are peppers.
And then you'd put the peppers aside, put the remaining...
you mean you put the peppers back in the thing? So you put the peppers back in the container, shake them again, and you keep going.
Until if you don't get any salts and you only get peppers showing up, you turn in, you total up your points, and then
it's the next person's turn. So if you've called Pepper, obviously it's the other way around, and if you get your Pepper, you score. We were going to play this, but we actually have to throw, or like, you know, rattle and kind of throw them, and our other child is asleep, and we're not that far from where he's sleeping, so we don't want to wake him up. You've got to get to 100 points though, and that's basically it, is throwing them and guessing.
You play the same even number of rounds, even if someone's hit 100 points, the other player still gets a go.
Yes, so everybody gets the chance to get there if they've still got a
like
chance.
usual, we'll upload the instructions.
Yes.
And they'll be in the description below.
Yeah, so just popped that one away. Let's check out Coffee Break. Hopefully one of these we can play without making a lot of noise.
I don't know if anyone knows this, but a 3-month-old can be very, very wiggly in your arms.
Yes. So, here's our Coffee Break. We'll just open this one on screen because that one opened easily. Okay, I'll try not to throw the lid away this time though. So, this one has actually a brown label and lid.
Makes sense for coffee.
And you can actually open the top or unscrew it as well, which is pretty nifty, I think. So, this one...
Oh, look, he's playing with all happy faces.
This one has lots of little coffee bean tokens. Ooh, I'm trying to focus, that say cafe on them. And then we have a whole pile of dice that have various types of cups.
Of coffee, I imagine.
Yes, some with spots, some plain, and so on. Then what else? I assume we have just the instructions are the last thing in there. So we'll read these and see if we can play this one for you.
Alright, so we took a quick look at the instructions, and like the first one, it's very, very simple.
But it also involves rolling things on the desk.
And yelling things out.
And yelling things out.
Whoa.
So we're not going to be able to play this one, and we took a quick look at the back of the Sugar Cubes game. We're not going to be able to play any of them for you due to noise issues at the moment. So if you do want to see any of them actually played, let us know down below and we can maybe film them another time. So anyway, Coffee Break. It's a little bit like Yahtzee.
Coupled with Pictureka, a card game too that's similar.
You think?
I think so.
So what you want to do is try and win as many coffee beans as possible. And you do that by rolling the dice. So say we've rolled what we've got here. There is a pair of this type of coffee cup. So all the players look, and the first player to yell out double, since there's a pair, there's two of them, they win a coffee bean. Likewise, there's other ways to win. You can get
Double.
two pairs, you've got to say double, or you might get three of something, and that way you have to yell triple. Our son's just coughing there, sorry. Other combinations are one pair plus a 3 of a kind, a 4 of a kind, and a 5 of a kind. And a 5 of a kind actually wins you the game instantly, so that's pretty cool. Although, if you rolled one straight away, I mean, the game's over, so, you know, that's not great. And it does actually say that the person who should go first is the one who drinks the most coffee, which I thought was pretty funny, because neither of us drink it.
So I guess it'd be you, because you're more likely to drink something coffee related.
Yes. And the winner is the person who gets the most coffee beans by the end of the game when all the coffee beans are allocated.
I'm on the floor, by the way, now with our baby, because he was getting wiggly.
Yes, so he's moved. Yeah, so that's about it for that one, really, isn't it, Nathan?
Yeah, what gets you down? Is that right?
That's our little baby getting a bit chatty there.
So, like I said, they're very easy to learn, very easy to play.
Yes, and they are very good travel games, like size and weight wise, but the lids, oops, now I'm dropping coffee beans everywhere. These are not easy to put back in.
There we go.
The lids are a little bit loose, like this opens and closes really easily, so you would not want to put this upside down in like your
Maybe
luggage.
tape to close it.
Yeah,
So
or
we've got all of them back in.
yes, and we'll get Sugar Cubes open. Look at the last one. Okay, so we've packed up all those little coffee bean pieces, and we got the Sugar Cubes one out. So let's take a look at what's in there.
Sweeten your fun with Sugar Cubes, the quick and easy game of words and wit. Sprinkle out the dice and spoon in a little creativity to beat the timer and taste sweet victory.
I can't even get them to come out. These ones are a bit stuck. So.
Maybe unscrew the lid and see if we can put it
Yeah, what am I thinking? I was trying to take them out with the lid on. So this one's blue, obviously, as you can see. And this one is a word game. And our son's trying to get involved.
Yes.
Right, so we have our instruction manual for the Sugar Cubes, a little timer, and a few dice with all different letters on there. So,
Boggle.
That's what I was thinking, a boggle sort of game. So we'll take a quick look at the instructions and see how that plays. Okay, so this is definitely not for people who don't like word games. Definitely, which is you, Nathan.
Oh, awful at Scrabble and things like that.
So what you have to do is take it in turns to roll the dice. You then see what letters you've got, and you have to try and make a sentence using these letters as the first letter of each word in the sentence. So the example they give is they've rolled FHRTSEOP, and you can make a sentence, his friend painfully sang off tune. So the sentences have to be grammatically correct, and then you get 5 points for every dice you've used.
Yes.
You play 7 rounds, and whoever has the highest score at the end is the winner. And the person who gets to go first in this one, which again is a bit weird, is the person who can recite the alphabet the quickest.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Just in the middle of a car, both the kids at the back just yelling the ABC.
Yeah, I suppose it's a good thing if your kids are learning the alphabet, but then they're probably not going to be playing this game. So,
Mummy, he's talking to you.
hello. Yes, our baby's... You're a bit chatty. So, those are the 3 games. What do you think? Not having played them,
I think
obviously.
they're pretty neat for what they are and cost size.
They were $5 normally at Kmart in their Christmas section, but we got them for half price.
So $7.50 for all 3 is
Yeah.
a lot less than even just one board game you'd buy. So very good value.
So we can play them in a future video if anyone wants us to. As I said, let me, well, not just me, let us know. Otherwise, if you enjoyed watching this video, please give us a thumbs up. You can hear our son is letting us know what he thinks. Don't forget to hit subscribe and check us out on Facebook as well.
By the way, he's sounding like that because he's starting to teeth.
Yes, he is sore. Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.